Hey guys, Patch back here again, IESRPC. Today we are in Mallow. Continue on from the last episode. Just to remind you, the lad stopped a car on drugs patrol last night. With intelligence of this car and followed the car around Mallow as it made a couple of different moves. The male was approached by members. He first of all wasn't insured in the vehicle for one, and as a checkered pass for another. But on searching the vehicle, found quite a substantial amount of drugs. So now we're going to the interview stage. Again, you haven't seen this before, so let's see how this goes. Don't forget, like, subscribe, like, see something say below, like, to join us, IESRPC.com. And if you like these series, let us know, because this series, not gonna lie to you, came out of nowhere just last night. So that, to be fair, well done to Keane and Sean. Food wasn't too bad.
Was it not?
No, it was actually... Yeah, it wasn't too bad, no at all.
Oh, put them into recording there. I do. Okay, grant. Alright, so John Sully, okay. You've been notified the reason for your arrest, okay?
Yeah.
You've now been detained under Section 15 of the Misuse Drug Act, okay?
Yeah.
You've been informed by the member in charge that you have the right to solicitor at any point throughout your detention. You've also been informed as well that you can contact a reasonably named person while you're detained here in Mallow Garda Station, and you can avail these services at any time. Do you understand these?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Right, so the commencement of an interview with John Sully, date of birth the 6th of the 10th, 1986. Of what's your address there, John?
Number 15, Walkins Downs, Dundrum, Dublin.
Walkins Downs, Dundrum, Dublin. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I'm now going to caution you as follows. You're not obliged to say anything unless you wish to do so, but whatever you say will be taken down in writing and may be given evidence. As you're aware, this interview is being taped on DVD, and the tape or DVD may be used in evidence. Do you understand the caution?
Yeah.
Okay. This interview is being recorded on videotape and DVD, and is being recorded in an interview room at Mallow Garda Station. Time now is 5:05, and today's date is now going to be the 28th of March 2025. My name is Garda Sean Brennan, along with...
Sean, do you want to do that again and just say S. Brennan instead of your full names?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Or you use other names if you want, lads. There's no problem in this. Do you know?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Go.
My name is Jack Martin of Mallow Garda Station, along with me, who's present is...
John Davis.
of Mallow Garda Station as well. The member in charge has given you notice pursuant to Article 5.2 of the Criminal Justice Act 1984, Electronic Recording of Interviews, Regulation 1997, and read over and explained them to you. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, just for the purpose of the tape, just want your full name there, please.
John Sully.
Okay. And your date of birth? Your date of birth there, John, please.
Yeah. It's the 6th of the 10th, 1986.
That's no problem. Okay. You have been given and explained to you your notice of rights in respect of your rights while in custody when you're out of station. Is that correct?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So, John, can you just give me an account of what took place there on the 27th of March, there yesterday, before you came into the station here?
Right, so I was hired by a friend of mine to drive a car, a 201 Lexus GS 850 from Dublin port that came in from Japan to a house in what I thought was Cork City, but it actually wasn't Cork City, it was Charleville, but I'm put in the wrong code. That's why I was brought through Limerick. I came into Mallow, obviously got lost, and now I pulled in to where I was supposed to stay for the night, because I was actually supposed to stay in the hotel in Mallow, but then he came along and searched the car. And then realising I didn't have insurance on the car because he didn't insure me in the car, and then obviously as well he didn't tell me that there was drugs on board as well.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add to that?
No.
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 Okay. That's fine. 2 seconds here now. So, who was the friend you were hired by?
John Buckley.
Okay. And what's your relation to him?
He's a buddy of mine. He lives in Dundrum.
Friend. Okay. And where is he living?
Dundrum, in Dublin.
Do you know the address?
I could pick out the house. Don't know the address.
Okay. Drum Dublin. Okay. Right. And how much was he going to pay you?
Oh, he's give me €1,000 to deliver the car.
Okay. And what exactly did he say to you when he asked you to do this for him?
Well, he told me a couple of weeks back we had a pint, and he said that he was going to have a couple of jobs coming up for me, and I said, yeah, no problem, I do them. I wouldn't mind the money. I told him it had to be on Friday night or Thursday evening, Friday, because I work Monday to Thursday. And he rang me on Monday, said, could I collect the car? I said yes, and I asked him was I to come back up the same night, and he said no, it'd be too late. Obviously then he caught me at nearly close up to midnight, but yeah, so he booked me into the hotel, and I was supposed to meet the person in the car park with the hotel for the car, but
Okay.
I had no number for him. I have no contact information. It was all done online, he told me, so on one of those car sites or something.
Okay. And at any time did you ever think that what you may have been doing was a bit suspicious or anything like that?
Not really. People deliver cars all the time. I've done these deliveries before. I've actually delivered to Shannon, Galway, Donegal. I haven't done it in a year or so, but he wanted me back, and he just said he couldn't trust anyone else to do it because some fella crashed the car the last time and all this. What's his name? Dunnear Motors in Dundrum is his company.
Okay. That's his company, is it?
Yeah.
Near Motors. Okay. Right. That's fair enough. Okay. So when you were driving the car for your friend Mr. Buckley, at any point did you confirm that you had insurance on the vehicle?
Well, the last time I was working for him, I was covered on his garage policy, so I thought it was the same thing.
Right. Okay. Alright. And so you weren't aware of anything that was in the car at that stage. You were under the impression that you were just delivering a car. Is that correct?
Yeah, I didn't check the car. I didn't do anything. I I stopped in Mayfield Services, got a coffee. I went to what's that place? Moneygall, Obama's Plaza, for Supermax on the way down when I went the wrong way, even though I didn't go the wrong way now thinking about it. And
Sure. Right. So you went the wrong way, right? And you're saying you went up by the Barack Obama Plaza. That's up near Tipperary.
no, well, I came the M8 all the way down to Limerick, so I passed the Obama Plaza on the way down
Right. Okay. Okay.
near Bird Hill. I remember it because I realised I went wrong when I hit Bird Hill, not Mitchellstown.
Okay. Yeah. Long way away now, to be honest. Yes.
Well, now I was thinking I was supposed to go to Cork City, but I wasn't. I was supposed to go to Charleville, and I ended up in Mallow, and I was wondering why he booked me into Mallow because there was probably no room in Charleville. So I'm guessing. Lads, I'm guessing. I have no clue.
Okay.
What did you find in the car? You said bricks last night, but like,
We're going to get to that now in a minute. Okay. Is there any other information that you can tell us about Mr. Buckley?
his number's on my phone. He probably has called me like a million times. It's
What's his number there? Do you know?
I don't know. It's in my phone.
Right.
You have that.
Okay. Do you give us permission to?
Yeah. Whatever you want.
Okay. Right, we'll get on that. What's the code for the phone?
010104.
Fine. Okay. Right. So, John. Right. What I'm going to do is here. I have exhibit SB2794. Okay. This was found in the back of the Lexus that you were driving at the time. Okay. I want you to go ahead and explain what you see in front of you right now.
The brick of coke.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
So you've never seen that before?
No, never.
Okay. There's quite a few of them. There's 15 of those.
Yeah, that's a lot. Again, did not know they were in the car.
You weren't aware at any point that they were in the car?
No, not at all.
Right. That's fine. Have you ever used drugs before?
Well, I got caught using coke in a drug drive over COVID, and that's why I'm banned. I was banned before,
Okay.
but haven't touched it since.
Right. So would you consent to taking a drug test then?
Yeah, no
If it was
problem.
offered?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Right. See, what it actually was that we found in the car there now, okay, now it's been sent off for analysis, but it's actually cocaine. Suspected to believe to be cocaine.
By the looks of it, I could see that, but
Yeah. And would you know of your friend ever using cocaine or, selling cocaine or anything like
gee,
that?
I wouldn't think selling it. Like, there's a lot of people on a night out doing coke now these days. Like, you know,
They're not doing 15 bricks of cocaine.
I get that, Garrett. I get that completely. But like, I like, it doesn't shock me anymore that someone that would have probably a lot of money that would be doing it. If you get what I mean.
Right. Okay. That's fine.
I would not think he's the type to be selling it. If that's what if you're asking me.
Okay, so you don't believe he's the type to be selling it in large quantities?
No.
Okay. How long have you known him?
Well, I worked with him for 2 years part-time delivering cars last year and the year before last. I started in COVID, but it was a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I would have done work for, because I have a normal job as well, Monday to to Thursday.
Okay, that's fine. And do you do any other work other than what you're doing for your friend here?
No, yeah, I work in a IT business in making chips in Kildare.
So you're in an IT business?
In Kildare.
Okay. Right.
We work shifts, so I could work 4 nights for evenings or 4 days. It kind of rotates.
Right. Okay, that's fine. Right. Do you have any questions you'd like to add there?
What's happening to me? Because I know I'm in the car. Or like, obviously, you were saying I wasn't insured. Am I covered by his garage insurance, or do you know, or is that something you do, or is it something traffic does, or I literally, I'm kind of clueless now.
Well, at the moment, to be honest, the insurance is the least of your worries.
Or
I must say. I will be looking into it just to confirm. If your on your policy has open drive, then there shouldn't be really an issue. Which doesn't mean that you have to be down as a named driver. But I will have to confirm that.
Yeah, well, I have my own policy again. To be honest, I don't know it off by heart, but I hope to God it has it. But I understand that it's not the more serious part of this. But again, to reaffirm, I don't sell drugs. I was doing a job.
Okay. Right. Well, I'm just gonna let you know that like there's a lot of people that don't do drugs and still sell it and still transport it.
Yeah. No, I am aware of that.
You know, so
Yeah.
that's the only thing. So that's the only real thing we should be concerned about at the minute. Okay, have you spoken to your solicitor at all?
Yeah, he's supposed to come in there in the next hour.
In the next hour. Okay. That's fine. Gerda, do you want to say anything to this gentleman? Do you have any questions for him?
No, I don't, Ted.
No. Okay, that's fine. That's no problem. Okay.
So do I go back to a cell now, or do I get released, or what way does this work?
So what I'm gonna do is I'll explain that to you in a minute, okay?
Actually, Garrett, just to let you know, I do remember the address I'm supposed to deliver the car to.
Okay. What's the address?
So I was supposed to stay in Mallow, right, in the hotel, but it was O'Neill's Way, O'Neill's house in Charleville.
O'Neill's Way in Charleville. Oh yeah. You know it there, don't you? Big house, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's everything.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to give you a brief read of what you've just told me, and you can make any changes or alterations that you deem necessary, okay? Is that fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay, so your name is John Sully, your date of birth is the 6th of the 10th, 1986. Your address is number 15 Walkinstown, Dundrum, Dublin.
Yeah.
Okay. You have stated to us that you were hired by a friend when you were driving the 201 Lexus from Dublin Port to a house in Charleville. You were brought into Mallow, so you were, by the navigation system.
It was my fault, so I totally admit to that, just not looking at it.
Right, that's fine. You also state to us that your friend's name is John Buckley,
Mm-hmm.
and he has the address of Dundrum, Dublin.
Mm-hmm.
You also stated to us as well that you were hired and you were going to be paid €1,000.
Yeah.
You you
1,000
also
euros and my accommodation for the night and food and to get the train back up.
Okay, that's fine. You also stated to us as well you're supposed to meet someone in the car park. Car park of where?
Well, it was actually supposed to be the car park of the house, and then they drop me to the train station. I stay in Mallow and then get the train back to Dublin.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay. Just see here. Fine. Um, Give me 1 second here. You also stated as well that the friend that you were working for has a business called Dunleary Motors. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You were under the impression that you were covered by the garage policy at the
Yeah.
time when you were stopped.
Yes.
Um, you also stated to us as well when asked you did not know what was in the car.
Mm-hmm.
You also stated as well then that you went the wrong way and were near the Barack Obama Plaza.
Mm-hmm.
You then stated that you gave us permission to enter your phone and gave us a passcode.
Mm-hmm.
You stated to us that you used to take cocaine but no longer do it anymore, but you are willing to take a test
Yes.
if administered.
Yeah.
You says that you work with Mr. Buckley for approximately 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and you've known him then a bit before then, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you also state as well that the job that you currently have at the moment is working in an IT business in Kildare.
Yeah.
And you also stated to us then as well where you were meant to drop off the car
Mm-hmm.
was O'Neill's Way in Charleville.
Yes.
Okay. Is everything that I said true and correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any alterations that you'd like to make to the statement?
No, that's everything.
Okay. If you mind, go ahead and just sign at the bottom for me there, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So at this moment in time, this interview is concluded at 17:23. Okay.